Hello, hello. It is me, the not streamer, the YouTuber, the once every 6 months person. Anyway, I'm playing the Super Robot Wars Y demo for Switch a second time. If you've seen the first video, it was just a kind of a quickish run through of the demo. I didn't have the ability to record me say anything at the time, so I thought I'd make a second video. While I'm on this screen, I've been reading a lot of commentary on like Discords and Reddits for Super Robot Wars. People are really excited to have these difficulty modes, and I guess Expert was in 30, but you had to beat, I think it was hard first before you can get to it. Expert is now, I think, unlocked by default. But you see, you get less experience than in hard. Your credit costs are increased. Enemy units get more upgrades. You get less SP. For some reason, people think that this makes Super Robot Wars feel more like old Super Robot Wars. Not really the case, but I'll kind of touch on that in a bit. I'm just going to go with normal, because this is just a demo. So in the first one I played as Cross. But in this one I'll play as, I'm assuming that's pronounced as Forte? A ninja. A ninja. And you can rename these characters. So you can name them to anything you want and change their birthday and blood type. I can't remember if you were able to do this in the past few games, like VXT30. I want to say you couldn't, but this was a thing you used to be able to do in all the old Super Robot Wars games, was rename your main character. You also used to be able to rename like your mech and some of your attack moves too, like in I think J and W. Not the case here, but I'm just going to go with the defaults. And start. This game is a work of fiction. It has no relation whatsoever to any real people, events, or groups. No shit. If it did, I'd be surprised. I'm just going to kind of speed through this here real quick. If you want to see the full thing, you can watch the other video. There are a couple things I thought about skipping the whole thing. There's a couple things I want to. Oh, I should mention on the past one there. They're angling the story essentially to take place after the events of Code Geass R2. So it's going to be after, you know, Emperor Lelouch. And they say in that previous screen that the war, like the big war, was basically between Treize Khushrenada and Lelouch versus Haman, Char, and Miliardo. Or Zex, if you really want to split hairs. This is our OG protagonist. And if you're familiar with the end of R2 here. Oh, this is a good bit. So the whole events of Code Geass R2 are happening, and these two were just like, man, this sucks. Like, we just finished defeating our own villain, and the Dark Gundam, and the antagonists from our Battler Dunbine. I'm gonna mispronounce some stuff, so. And then these guys were like, yeah, we had to beat our shit too. But because Char didn't do Axis Shock, Amuro stays alive. Well, both Char and Amuro are alive. So that's cool. I think they've done that in previous games too, where they've kind of given an explanation for why Amuro is still alive in whatever game. The big point about Camille, though, is that he should have become the new type vegetable after the end of Zeta, but they showed a thing where what's his name? If I'm pronouncing it correctly, Sirocco, is still alive. So I'm not sure if they altered the ending to Zeta or they're doing like a pre-post Zeta. Like most of the previous games have been post Zeta for the introductions of like Camille and Judo. Alright, you all know this. Zero comes in, stabs her boy. I used to rule the world. If you know what song that is, somebody made that with an AMV of the end of Code Geass, and now I cannot think of anytime that song comes on, like Spotify, I automatically think of Code Geass. Like, whoever heard that song is a fucking genius. Head? Not right now, miss. We're on a mission. Sorry, thought I'd make a Naked Gun-esque joke there. With this, the war is over, but our fight is just starting. How ominous. Yes, Lelouch died. What was that old Fortune A meme? Something lied, Lelouch died, and A lost the game? I don't know. It's been a while, hasn't it? Loading for the most part on the Switch is not terrible. It's a tick high, but I mean, I'm assuming the Steam version will be a little better. We'll see. Franburton Manor. Sometime in the future. The flowers are blooming. Gazonks are blooming too. Oh, that was bad, sorry. But I mean, come on, man. She got tits for days. Happy 14th birthday, Miss Anchika. Ichika? Oh. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm gonna fuck up actually. Fuck up pronouncing. It's nothing important. It's not important. The Revolutionary War. I believe that's what they called. Was that the terminology for Gundam Wing, or was that the terminology for Code Geass? I forget. I think it was. Might have been both, actually. I don't remember. Japan is part of the North Earth. We'll just set the auto on. Oh, okay. I forgot I'm playing the girl this time. R. Oh, no. Kind of a heavy subject for presenting a birthday present, isn't it? All I can think of now is heavy. There's something in the future where your planet is its gravity is in constant flux. See, Forte is a little more upbeat about this than Cross was. And with two beautiful young ladies standing in them, it's a perfect picture, don't you think? Goodness, I'm hardly a young lady. I don't know why I used like a grandma voice for that. Aw, she's blushing. I mean, if you're not a young lady, then what are you? A MILF with tits? Zing! That's sexist. I already know you. You enjoy eating cream puffs. You can't stand big old frogs. That's some lore right there. She must be a stalker. Look, it's Elfman in a suit. It's two Elfmen in a suit. You're coming with us. You don't get a choice. I'm sure we do in fact get a choice. And in fact, they got a choice. Ninja art, Kaguya, 2 glints of the crescent moon to cut the dark night sky. Oh man. Am I gonna get some, ninja info cards next? Measure twice, cut once. No, wait. Terminology used for cutting wood, milady. That kind of violence surely wasn't called for, even against trespassers. I disagree. If you look closely into his eye, it's not actually an eye at all. It's an AI. It's Chat GPT 5. Coming to enslave us all. Nope. They're just mechanical puppets. Who are you exactly? I'm just your average local high school girl. Yep, totally. Yeah. Hmm? How gullible do you think I am? Well, not really. Oh, Cross didn't introduce himself this early before, I think, right? How come she gets to introduce herself quickly? That's some bullshit right there. Mobile suits. It's the Towers. I don't know why I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. I am. Taurus. Ford Taurus. Ah! Who the heck are these guys? Wait, and she's gone. Oh, they deployed a different spot than before. Huh. You were defeated so fast, but how? The plot. That's usually how that works. The plot. The girl climbed into the robot. She climbed into the robot. That's already +5 from Shinji. Point your guns at the cute little girl. That's how you get canceled. God damn it, dog. Alright. Move. Then we attack with the beam launcher. The beam launcher. So I know people have been talking about the UI and how that's kind of like... A lot of people don't like it. I actually don't hate this UI screen. I don't hate this UI screen, I should say. Like, this whole screen, the way it's set up, perfectly fine. I'm okay with this. It's what comes after this. Like, normally, where the HP and the EN are, and just like the bottom. I mean, I guess it's just if you've played previous games, or even if you've played VXT30, like having the stuff up top with like the character portraits, or at least the mech portraits, you know, it feels like they kind of like this was the placeholder graphics, and they just never changed it after that, and that part kind of just got me a little bit. So it looks like they're doing the shoot down mechanic again from the last couple. Again, it's another one of those things that people complain about, and they're like, it makes the game too easy. Okay. Who cares? I won't scream. I'm out of the pain. Got it. Oh, this is different. Okay. So when you're playing as Cross, it's Zero that comes out, or well, Suzaku, but Zero in one of those units. But I guess when you're playing as Forte, you get Wufe, and so that means I'll probably see Zero again here shortly. Oh, he's gonna help her. He doesn't normally help women. I know how morale works. When you're doing when you're doing this with animations turned off, I feel like this whole screen should go a little faster, but that's just me. I didn't really get to... I don't think I got to control Wufe in the last one, so we'll see how this works. Unfortunately, because this is a demo, the licensed music doesn't play, which is unfortunate. We will get the full thing in the full game when that comes up. We'll use the Mega Cannon.
残念もう行動パターン読めちゃったとどめの一発
Shoots from the chest like a real robot. Yeah, easy win. GG easy. Uh-oh. Oh no, your father left you the speech. On your 14th birthday, you're becoming a woman. Also, you're getting a giant battleship. I think that's roughly the same thing. Not really sure how this parenting thing. It's like the Venture Brothers version of the talk. We took a town and we converted it into a giant ship. Take that, Macross. What in the world? We live in a dome now. Oh, Cat, you're gonna have to get off. I'm glad we came here. The city is floating. Wow. Yagami City is flying. We're flying. Fly away. Target must be that vessel. Voice command. Who does that? Protect the people. Moves forward 1 space. Yep. Maintenance division reporting no problems. I want to see her maintenance division. I'm getting canceled. Cookie. Her name is Cookie. Alright. Forward a few more spaces. There. That's faster. Buzzer. Whoops. Sorry. We'll live. Oh, that is faster. Okay, so the assist bar doesn't go up. Hee Teehee. There it is. Basically, they swap out the characters between the male and female protagonists. Brother. Sorry, head. I should have come up with a different word besides head, but, you know, whatever. Double entendre. Knock my mouse cat. Mond. Okay. I like her music better than his. It's a beat. It's a bop. Bop, bop, bop. This is the second Luna Drache 2. The Luna Drache 2. This time, no secret ninja. I had something. I'll try my best. Let's squish these bull roaches and have a birthday party. Alright, give me control again. Let's rock. So I have not seen any of her attacks yet, so turn demo on.
Mobile Suit が相手ならこれでいく。
Similar to the other one, it looks like.
忍技天雷剣。
Actually, it's almost exactly similar.
はいはいはい。カモン大運一撃必殺。
Nice. Gooder. Got it. Sucks having the default music.
無人機は動きが単調すぎる。距離を詰める。
I haven't seen Dragon Fang. Let's do that.
散らすまで。お前の力を見せろ。
He dead. Told you he dead. Fang, level up. So you notice up top the assist bar goes up. So if you've played VXT30, you're aware of the EXC system, where you got a point for every unit that you defeated, and then you could use special things like boost movement, what was it, direct attack, trick attack, smash attack, and multi-action. They've taken that and essentially kind of reworked it to where you now, if you're familiar with the supporter system from T and 30, they kind of put the assist, EXC, and the supporter system together. So if you do assist link, you have our three maids here who are essentially the effects. They all have little icons, so obviously I'm assuming Crush is going to be similar to Smash Attack. Trick Spirit will probably be similar to the Trick Attack. And I don't know what Press does. I have to look that up. Like glossary look that up. Gain an action if you destroy a target next round of combat. Effect is lost. Okay, so basically this is your multi-action. Assuming this is fight once without using EN or ammo, moral skill. Okay, so that's actually cool. That ignores your EN or ammo. Your next attack gains armor down or mobility down. Also pretty useful. So basically they just combine supporters and EXC together. And presumably you'll get more supporters throughout the game that kind of... but what I like about this system is that I felt the old supporter SP system was kind of janky. I mean, honestly, in 30, all I ever did was just spam Asterage as repair skill. So kind of tying this together with the assist with the units you defeat actually makes better sense to me in terms of like what you can do with it. Like you don't have to rely on kind of a unreliable SP mechanic that doesn't really refill, or very slow to refill. So that's cool. I like that. Gauge them. Fire guns. Fire everything.
ミサイルを使います。これだけ撃てば一発は当たります。
Wow. What a waste of missiles. What I was saying, though, about the UI before was just... And this is indicative, I think, of all modern games now, is that instead of, like, going for, like, stylized fonts, or I'm assuming fonts that they have to kind of create, like, they're basically just kind of going with more readable fonts, which... This looks good on my screen. But in handheld mode on the Switch, the text is really, really tiny. Not an issue that I had with previous Super Robot Wars. They did not... I don't think they were scaling it. I can show you what I mean. So we'll just use her. Throw out this attack here. Only a 76% chance to hit, but we did. And their mobility is down. We'll come in and do the Vulcan. I just don't like this screen. This screen I think is what gets me. Like the rest of the game's UI looks okay. Just this, and maybe they just did this because people don't really pay attention to it as much. I mean, I admit that after I watch kind of like all the unit animations for the first time, I tend to skip them later on, so maybe they just assume that most people are going to skip those animations. You know, they decided not to put that much effort into that screen. I don't know. Who are you? You kept quiet about it the whole time? Yes. You can't give me a good answer, I'll fire you. You're fired. Get out of my gold-plated ship the Katarans gave me. Gift. Nope, too fast. Just call me Forte. Yes? What exactly are you? Well... Not fast enough for me. I'll use the button myself. System Nirokana I-Core. What is this? It's your ship's AI. This game is about AI. Basically. I mean, V was about AI too, but... In fact, wasn't that called, like, Nirvana or something like that? I wonder if that's going to be a callback. Especially since I think they put V characters in this game. You can recruit them. Part of the pre-order bonus. Mission results screen. Similar to 30. I guess you get some like assist points, which I'm not sure what those are quite yet. I don't need any tutorials to know how to rock. So this will be your intermission screen, and essentially kind of it's a little less cluttered than 30 is. Not sure if they're planning on adding any additional options in the full game. But from here you can kind of do your typical things. Game records. This sort of thing you used to be able to do. As far as customization goes, you have your typical mech customization, so you can, spend your credits on mech upgrades. Notice they have a favorites thing here too, but I don't see where the parts. Similar to previous games, you can equip parts. The only one I have here is booster, so we can equip that. And now we're +1 move. Always useful. Pilot training. So the one thing that they did change for pilot training in this game is that if you go to purchase more skills, which not here. So they don't have shop unlocked in the demo. But when you do get the ability to unlock the shop, I believe that they're now having credits be used for purchasing stuff. So like I have this guard program here that's already here, so I can assign this to her now. But whereas before you usually used, I think it was, what was that currency type? TAC-P. TAC-P was the previous currency for skills. Actually, they might have changed that in 30. I can't remember. But anyway, credits now basically purchase both mech upgrades and character upgrades, or the program skills, and stat skills as well. So normally you earn some of these during the game, like during gameplay, but you can usually purchase additional stuff, and I'm assuming that's where the store comes in later on. Assignments. I don't think they touch on this in the demo, but I believe this is where you'll be able to, like, kind of with previous games where you have some craft that have different customizations. In the older games, you used to be able to do, like, some really crazy customizations, like with all of the Stavalis units from the Desco. You could swap their different frames. The Ashtray units from Seed Ashtray in, I think it was W, or J and W, you could convert, swap those parts. I'm guessing for this game, you probably will be able to mess with the parts for, like, some of the Gundam Zeta units. Like, usually you're able to mess with, like, the Wave Rider and the RAWGZ. But we'll see what they have for that. And then here you can mess with your assists, which right now we only have these three, so not much to do there. And then the STG memory essentially is kind of similar to the 30s MXP. So that chip value you see up top with the 3000, that's the currency used for this. And here basically you upgrade the ship's functions in sort of like an FF10 style grid. Like here, units on board regain 40% of their HP and energy at the start of the ally phase, up from 30%. Done. Pretty self-explanatory. Once you get more, you expand this, and then obviously we'll probably add more rings later on. Not much to do, though, with the demo version. And missions will essentially operate similarly to 30. You can choose from different missions. This is like tutorial stuff, so they'll tell you about how those things work. And then here we have missions 2 and 3 of the demo. Will introduce us to the next 2 shows. Next 2 franchises, series in the game. Alright, so last time I did get her first, then Dynazenon. Let's do that first. Hungry. Oh, hungry. Bazinga. I know, I'm trying, but still. Everyone, I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I'm telling you that we're a floating city now. You all have to deal with it. Get riggedy fun. Japanese government is after us. Must flee from them many times. Kaiju user. I'm happy to watch. Like a creeper. Cute little girly shtick, doesn't it? Wow, rude. I guess I need to actually watch this show, but because I don't really understand like what that part is, and I don't think they really explain it unless they do later on in the game. I'll go find her for you. Hey, you there. I'm Kaba, the Kaiju Eater. Like how he introduces himself as the Kaiju Eater to everybody. You stop it. Listen here, girl. The Kaiju User and the Dragon. Sounds like a Pixar movie title, honestly. A real-life kaiju. This city's popping off. Popping and locking. Also, when the ship moves, why doesn't any of the water in here, like, move with it? Like, that whole township had flooded. When they upended the whole thing, right? Actually. By ship physics. Correct. Uh-oh. Dynazenon. Go where? We gotta fight. Godzilla season. Fight him many times. Let's fire the something gun. Wow!
どうしてこんなことに。今は余計なことは考えんな。正面から来る。
なんとかビーム。
ペネトレーターガン。
Something beam. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, it's standing on a house. Abandon this. I shall abandon this. Abandon me. Effortless dodge.
そんなもんに当たるか。あいつらが操ってんのか。
Well.
ダイナセイバーだ。全力で。
I'll say I do need to watch all the Gridman stuff. Gridman, Dynazenon. I have not watched any of that. Boom! More of them. There's a lot more of them. You're that ninja girl. Blow him out the airlock. Show me the answer.
どうなってるんですか。
Show me the money.
知るか。とにかくやるぞ。行くぜ。ここだ。 発バーストミサイルキャー
That's quite the attack. Calabandu. Level up. Girls. Hero takes the stage. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, still enemy turn. Why the movement's so slow though? Go. I guess if you hold down the button, it goes faster. I want to ADD. Did I use this before? I'll probably not, because the morale is... I use this? Hell yeah. If this is all.
どうなってるんですかこれ。
渋かとにかくやるぞダイナゼノンの本当の力を見せてやる
Probably be cooler with its actual music.
合体合流ダイナミックス
It's cool they have like a four-way split portrait. Conflagration. But see, one of the things that I don't like is that outside of these battle animations, they use like those character portraits that don't really have a border, not like a box like that. And then inside the battle animations, they're using these boxed in little small portraits. I don't know. Like, I guess part of me feels like they should just like go for using. That they should just go for doing that for everything. Like you see the portrait now. Like you see her without the. I like how I'm pointing to my screen, like you can see me on a webcam. So like you see where she doesn't have any type of box or border. It's a full, like any visual novel, any modern visual novel. And I guess I just don't understand why they don't use that for the battle animations. And the only thing I can think of is maybe that they're trying to maximize the screen real estate for the actual battle animation. But like, I don't know. I think that would be cool to me. Maybe that's something somebody can mod on the PC version. Where they just use these character animations during battles. Look at their kaiju. What the heck is this thing? Boy, I said it's come. When we put our micro machines together, it turns into a giant robot. It's alright, who are you? They're called the Kaiju Club. Wow. Kaiju eugenicists? Oh. Got some eugenicists here. That's a loaded term. Fair enough. We sped ran through the story. He didn't do anything. Job here is done. Can't remember if you get any additional dialogue on here when if you do the Getter episode or the Getter mission first before this one. I guess we'll find out though when we do the Getter one. Run right into that. Oh, so I think if you... I don't think I saw this before, so I guess it does matter. Or I guess you get some different dialogue options if you do the missions in a different order. So that's interesting. I'll have to go back and check that on the other video. think I saw this before either. That I forgot. Oh, they answered my earlier question. They dammed up the river. Damn river. Wow. I wish instead of writing out the word blah, that they would just have like somebody just do the voice like whoa. Like I feel like that's more natural than like writing out the word whoa. Whoa. Children of Destiny. Oh yeah, it was different. Okay. So that's kind of cool. So playing this a second time as both the other character and inverting the mission selection gives you some different dialogues and different the way the events unfold are different. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if that was something that they did in 30, because I haven't done a second playthrough of 30 yet, so... This part I did play first of all. The lead up was different because I did get her before Dynazenon. Look at that. I don't know why I did. Oh, Glosser. Okay. So presumably if you did this stage before, I have to check the first video, then you would only have the pro tag and getter stage, so that's cool. So you don't get these options either. Oh, okay. A turn condition. Love turn condition. No one ever. Get a tomahawk. Turn. We'll turn animations on for this one.
不思議だ。初めて乗るのに体が馴染む。俺たちは導かれたんだ。きっと。来やがれ。ゲッタービーム。
Zordo 20. That's its name. Zordo 20. Kaboom, kaboom. Kaboom. Boom. The tomahawk now.
なんだかわからねえが血が騒ぐぜこいつは。
One thing I wish it would do is still play the music, even when you're not choosing the animations. It does that for Super Robot Wars Armor. I always thought was nice. When you just want to hear the theme, but you don't want to, go through the entire animation. Food fight! Oh, guess what? I'm immortal. Wow. Sharing his stupidity. My name is Takuma Nagare. You killed my mother, prepare to die. Again, I'm gonna mispronounce things. You're already 2 steps into hell. You're not getting out of this war, son. Son, goodbye, buddy. Inside this institution, we strap each other like men. After the getter. They're always after the getter. Gutter. None other than the getter. You turn around, it's the getter. Go to the bathroom, it's the getter. Open the fridge, it's the getter. Having sex, it's the getter. I mean, that's kind of what I picked up from that whole exchange, right? Everything is the getter. It's like Christianity, but for anime. At least make it weirdo Kanochi something. No. No, I'm not gonna split that hair. Somebody else can. Girl. With that pretty face. Even with that pretty face, I can tell you've been to hell and back. You'd be able to use my weapons at 100% of their potential. Take anything you like, by all means.
Sorry, Gramps, I'm a delicate flower. I could never handle things that dangerous.
Listen, weirdo grandpa just wanted to arm you to the teeth with bazookas and shit. Like, you know, the hell's the name of that? Wow, I can't even remember. Alright, anyway. You, obviously. Don't humiliate yourself out there. I'm pretty sure you see this part if you do the missions in reverse. So that's interesting. Shut up. I said shut up. As you close your mouth and stop talking. Gamma was the ace. Ace in the hole. And that tees us up for the final mission. The introduction of Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Okay, so they still do this one. But you get that other training session. That's kind of interesting. Phone. When we talk about the government, talking about the New Earth Federation government.
Gundam fights. Gundam.
What I want to know is if they're leaning on the Holy Tanian Empire. Like in Code Geass, they pretty much took over like most of the like globe. So like, did they take over all of the? I don't know. Kind of curious in that one. Or maybe like Treize and Oz served underneath the Britannian Empire, like instead of there being Earth Alliance from Wing. Like it was the Holy Britannian Empire and then like the specials underneath them. That'd be actually kind of interesting if that was the case.
Our ninja friend is off ninjaing.
Agent Smith.
You only noticed when it was all over.
While you were out having sex, I was studying the blade.
Whoa, Elman. No one cash.
Am I saying that right? Cashew? This dude. This guy? Excellent question. Basically, because of how popular Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's Larry was, they decided, hey, let's find ourselves a deadbeat salaryman to put into our video. And that's how Novi, what's his last name? Dickens, I think? Novi Dickens. And this girl, you know, really do love their, what's that hairstyle called? Ombre? I think it's ombre. I call it a gradient, but I think the term for it is ombre. A door opens, and then immediately shuts.
Unknown enemy is approaching.
Get to Arc.
It's the Burning Gundam.
Hell yeah. We get a rain that actually is usable, not unlike rain in E, who is just a supporter.
Dude. Oh no.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a box. Alright, let's see some hot dome in action.
どうした？それで精一杯か？心なき機械の力なぞ、ただの暴力に過ぎん。付き合い！ゴッド！スラッシュ！
One shot, one kill. Please, weirdo bum, take control of this big giant city ship. This is the point where, you know, like, Last Impression would play instead of this, but we'll just pretend Last Impression's playing in our head right now. I was totally singing the wrong song. Realized that. My bad. Dickens. What was his last name?
O.V. Dickens. Humbly requests command authority over this ship.
Computer. Give control of my 14th birthday present to O.V. Dickens. Oh, they show the unit totals at the top. I just noticed that. We're all tied up. 7-7. Everything is always AI. I remember back in my old Super Robot Wars games, the grunts used to be human. He used to kill the grunts.
どうしますお嬢様。
反撃しましょう。ターゲットはロックしました。
ありがとうミナ君。では。
O.V. Dickens. Shooting his shot. Apparently missing. That's embarrassing. Is this the one we haven't seen yet? Oh, she has good music. I think I'm totally gonna roll a Forte on my first run. Naruto running! Wowie. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Alright, wing 0. Go up. Can't get up. There we go. We beam saber tonight. Good night, sweet prince. That wasn't enough to get. Oh, you know what? There we go. Time to use some spirits. Oh, you can actually target. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. That actually fixes one of my QL issues I had in the old game. Okay. Goodbye. I just noticed that. That's cool. Get a beam. You do. Nope, we don't have the morale for that. Alright, beam Naginata it is. I do take it seriously. Anybody who doesn't take rain seriously. We're in for some plate. Not what? Yo. Disappointed. Burning strike.
心なき機械の力なぞただの暴力に過ぎん。もらった。
At least the portraits are dynamic, though. Some of them are dynamic at least. I'll give them that much. It could just be better, that's all. It could just be better. Focus, don't. Spirit. That's okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he's going hyper mode. Bring her back in there so we can lose her. I want to use this hyper mode. I'm gonna milk out another turn here. know they're gonna come after this. That's fine. What we got? This will be better with
こちらにもチャンピオンの意地がある。どうしよう。今こそ燃え上がれ。俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ。バークレッツゴートゥフィガーエンド
Nice. What is... So they probably don't have that attack yet. I was just curious. What about you? I see. That's the lamest name imaginable. Oh, you mean we get to name it something? I call my own shots. It sounds too much like Abe Shinzo. I'm just gonna be like, have sex. Deonator Space Cowboy. After half a year of this government, we decide to quit. Being government is just too hard. that our own government can't just quit after 6 months. Bad Captain Harlock is not in this game. Freedom! We pirates sail. Freedom. About independent nation. Waze. I think Waze is already an app. Wise next. Ways next. But of course, like the previous games, you can rename your squad. So like in previous games, I think it was like I forget what Y was. X cross from X, and I think T was just TRD. We'll just take the default. Or if I had enough characters to put in Anvilania. We will become the nation state of Anvilania. Anvilania. A new path open. Wow. The future is still unwritten. Yay, we're now rank F. We're no longer G's, yo. We're now F's. That's terrible. Anyway, so this is the end of the demo. Hopefully my attempt to make a few observations while playing were sufficient enough. Overall, I am pretty optimistic about this game. Obviously, graphics-wise, completely polished for, you know, current day and age. Again, I can nitpick around the edges at the UI. I think that it looks just a little too... I like minimalist interfaces, but it's a little too minimalist and it's a little too, like, sanitized. The best way that I look at it, or that I explain it to people is that, like, you remember like the old fast food aesthetic of the 80s and 90s, right? Like the Wendy's, like art, what do they call that? Artorium dome building, and like the way the exterior of McDonald's used to look, and like the Burger King and like Taco Bell, like they had like a very distinct style when you went into those buildings back then, and they built the exterior of the building in a very specific way. And now it's all just like flat, two-tone, drab, Unitarian, nothing, right? That's kind of where some of these video games are going. Like the old Pokemon aesthetic was amazing, and then you get to Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and it turns into this like flat suit. And that's kind of where Super Robot Wars is starting to head a little. You didn't really see it in 30, because they were still using like kind of stylized menus and everything. But you can definitely see it in this game. And that's probably not an issue for the PC version because you're on a monitor and you can see, but when I played this handheld, I had trouble seeing the dialogue. And these games, for some reason, just never seem to offer any kind of, like, text option. Like, even if I go through the menu here, I don't think there's any... oh, you can do grid lines? Damn, okay. Yeah, so the options here are pretty bare right now. I don't know if they plan on adding any additional options to the full game. But yeah. Games really need to have some type of text scaling option for handheld mode on Switch, but I intend on buying the Steam version of this game to start with, and then probably the console version later on. So I'll have more to say about the Steam version. It comes out fully later this month. But other than that, I mean, it's new Super Robot Wars. It's the newest game. Let's see, 30 came out 2021? It was either 2020 or 2021. And, like, that was basically the last Super Robot Wars game we got on a console. You know, for a franchise that had been making games pretty much every, year or 2 years. Like, everything just kind of stopped there because of COVID. Hopefully this means they're making more. Hopefully this means they're making a lot more. I'm really hoping that the DLC will have some interesting stuff. I want to hope that the DLC will have Gundam Seed Freedom, but I don't think it will. That's probably going to be the next game. Hopefully they pair it with Cross-Eng. That would be amazing. Anyway, looking forward to this game when it releases, August 28th. And if you're interested in playing it, it's on PS5, Switch and Switch 2, and Steam for digital copies. And I have no idea what the physical copy is. I don't think they have a Western release physical copies. Same last game. But usually, when it comes to the English version, you can get a physical copy from PlayAsia. It's typically the Asian region game, so like Philippines, Korea, etc. Regions outside of Japan, essentially. I think both the Japanese and the Asian version of the physical copies have an English language option. I think. There may be region locking those, so depending on your system. Honestly though, I would recommend buying the Steam version. And then, if you don't buy the DLC, wait until all the DLC releases. Because then usually what they do is they'll release a physical copy of the includes all the DLC, and then just buy that as your physical copy. Usually ends up being much cheaper. That way you kind of get the whole thing. If you are going to buy the digital versions, they have the basic version, or base version, which is, I think, $60. The deluxe, which is $95, and the ultimate, which is $120. All pre-orders, I think, come with well, I could probably answer my own question by bringing up Steam here. Doot. Robot Wars, why? Here. have. Boom. Alright, so regardless of the edition you pre-order, your pre-order bonus is missions to recruit the Cybaster, Vongnex, and Grand Vong from... Well, Vongnex and Grand Vong are from B, and the Cybasters from a lot of games at this point. OG, I think. And you get some other bonuses. The Deluxe Edition has the game bonus mission pack, which is an additional 16-ish. The DLCs, which have not been announced yet, nor have their release been announced yet, and extra parts and programs, and I think money. And then the Ultimate Edition is everything I just said, plus the premium sound and data pack, and a couple of more additional parts. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to buy the Deluxe Edition, and the only reason I say that is because even though the Ultimate Edition has the premium sound pack, what that means is that you have, it replaces all of the stylized music, like all the different show tracks, with the song, like their actual songs, like full lyrical version, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, but part of why I love the music in Super Robot Wars, that when they their own like kind of stylized version of each song. But you can also usually buy the premium sound and data pack as a separate add-on with the Steam version. So if you really want to save kind of that $30, I would just get the Deluxe Edition. I mean, the only thing you're missing out here is a couple of parts, which, good at this game, you need. You're not a scrub. So, I mean, just save the $30, just get the $95 Deluxe Edition, and then buy the premium sound pack, like when it's on a Steam sale for like $10 or something. That's, honestly, I think you're... to me. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to this game when it comes out. It's going to be super fun, and I will try to stream it a little bit. Not sure if I will or not, but I will definitely try to make an entire video series out of it. It will probably be released as, like, each video will be like a mission. That's usually a pretty good divider of unit of time. So, thank you. Good night.
Ah!